What's going on, guys? It's been quite a few days now since I made my last video, and one thing I want to point out right now, as I'm seeing more and more, I'm consulting with more people, I'm going over with people I know personally, friends in the cybersecurity industry. They are looking, some are just exploring the opportunity, and I get two sides of the coin. So which is it? Are you able or not able to actually land a job in 2024? Right now? So what is the current condition of the job market? So based on my analysis, and this is not a very extensive analysis, it's just my opinion based on the fact that I know a good amount of people in the industry. I also have connections to some of these hiring managers from other organizations, and they are telling me the same thing. And what is it that we're noticing and why? So one thing for sure is, if you're currently looking for a position in cybersecurity, doesn't matter which position you're looking for, whether you're a pen tester, whether you're blue team, whether you're a SOC analyst or a SIM admin or cloud admin in regards to security, there is a saturation right now. Unfortunately, there is a lot of people besides yourself looking for another job. Now, you're also competing against people who are currently holding a job and just wants to leave or change or transfer or whatever it is. So there are some certain times where they will have internal transfers that get promoted to another position. And what organizations usually need to do, and I say usually, not all, it really depends on the size, and usually, and I say again, usually, if the organization is big enough, they literally have to put a posting publicly in order to even promote the transfer within the company, which is strange, but it's equal opportunity. It's all about fairness. So you're competing against that too. You're competing against someone they potentially really like in the organization moving up the ranks. You're seeing the post, whether it's on Indeed or any other job market or LinkedIn, you're applying to it, but somehow, some way, it's just there for logistic purposes, right? Unfortunately, person that's internal is already pre-promoted into that role. And that's how that normally works. Now, how do I know that? Because I've seen it myself. I had to go through it myself. It's the normal process. I have gone through multiple interviews with candidates that were applying for jobs, and there isn't a shortage of people who have knowledge. And remember, that's not the problem. The problem isn't who can do the work. The problem is, who do you choose from that you want to do the work? I would say every candidate that I've sat with, each one of them, if I had to narrow it down, it became so difficult because I couldn't tell. Each one of them, they're learning the tricks of the trade. They're learning how to be enthusiastic. They're expressing themselves. And then when you look on the paper, it's also the trophies that they carry. And when I say that, what certifications are they holding? College degrees are they advanced in, or what they studied in and what they graduated with? But more importantly, the other factors on the resume is like, what labs did you actually do, right? You got TryHackMe, you got Hack the Box, you have the OSCP OffSec, Playground. If you start listing those things, you have a higher chance, right? It's not just all about, I graduated from college with a cybersecurity degree and I have experience, working at Best Buy as a Geek Squad, or, I worked at some Blockbuster Video, renting out video cassettes. Being persistent, right? Persistent is key, but not overwhelmingly persistent, because that just becomes too aggressive, in my opinion. It's the timing of it. Sending out your thank you letters, right? And I say letter, but email or, some form of communication, however they initiate it. And if you don't have the emails of the hiring manager, ask the recruiter that got you into that interview to begin with. That's how it normally works. Do all that, be persistent, and advance yourself, not just in the cybersecurity realm of it. Make sure that not only do you have to understand what you're learning about and being up to date with all that, build out your LinkedIn profile. There's so many things that you could put on there to make it more attractive. So in short, this is the competition that you're going against right now, because the market is very saturated. And that's the problem right now. It's not about a lack of talent. It's that it's too many talent and we don't know who to choose from. And how do you stand out? And I'm going to leave it off with this right now. How do you stand out is based on how much information you can pack within the next half an hour as you're sitting there in front of a hiring manager. Not only do you need to know the basics, if they were going through standard questions and you had to answer it to the best of your knowledge, it's also based on how you answer those questions. So with that being said, I want to leave it off at here. And I want to thank everyone that has joined me on this channel, because you guys are the backbone to why I'm making this content, because I'm trying to help the community. And at the same time, I really appreciate these comments that are coming in and I love the engagement. So I want to thank everyone, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Take care.